That's something for you. We might add something that ain't on this thing. Oh, it's not on one too. Father, Father, thank you, God, for this opportunity. We thank you for everyone who decided to be here. We thank you, oh God, for laughter. We thank you for fun. We ask, oh God, that you allow it to be relaxed. And we ask, Lord God, that you allow this just to be a good time in you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Biddy bye bye. I am. That's espresso. Why you? Why you always? What's up, people?
It's another Monday, and you are just now
is.
tuning in to Hidden Treasures with Ayana and Morris, the eclectic Christian perspective. Our foundation scripture is Isaiah 45:3. And as you know, you are our third host.
Yes, you are.
Because we have a bunch of guests in the house, and
Yes,
it's
we
going to be a party. It's going to be live in here. So we encourage you to tune in, call in. The number to call in is...
We can't see
We
it.
can't see the number.
Oh, it's over there.
It's 914-969-6499. We were joking. Kind of.
Good save,
914-969-MIXX. Okay? So right now, your family and friends is about to get live in here. Okay?
That's
So
for sure.
tune in to InTheMixRadio.com.
And I'm
the
amped.
hottest studio in Westchester County. And he is
I'm
amped.
trying to be
I'm
cool,
real
but
amped
I'm
too.
not cool. I'm amped. I'm hyped.
Well,
I'm
we
so
were amped
excited
last
about the
week,
show.
though.
We were amped. We've
Yeah.
been amped a couple of weeks now.
Yeah,
actually.
no, but we were really excited before this one. So
That's true.
give us some background.
You said give us background?
Give them a little background.
So if you haven't been watching, I hope you have
Shame
been
on you.
watching. Shame on you. But if you have not been watching, for the last 3 weeks, we've been covering the process of dating for Christians. And we
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it's been a series of very good, fun, but informative discussions that we've had. We encourage you to go back on our YouTube channel and to look at some of those videos. But that has continued through the entire month, and we are to the end of the month. I can't even believe that we're to the end of July. I can't even believe that 2014 has flown by
Tell
already.
me about it.
But we are at the end of July, and so we are closing this segment with a bang on today, and I'm really excited about it. I get to switch roles a little bit and play game show host for the day.
All right, sounds good.
I am going to be Chuck Woolery today. Do y'all remember the dating game?
Oh,
the,
Chuck Woolery.
Love Connection. Do y'all remember that?
He did do Love Connection.
Yeah, he did Love Connection. Chuck was the man.
Who did the dating game? Some other old guy.
Somebody old. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Chuck was the man.
Chuck was the man.
And so I'm going to be Chuck on today. And we're going to do, not the Love Connection. Well,
we're gonna do a hangout
We're gonna do a
connection.
hangout
we're
connection.
gonna do the have fun connection
We're
because
excited.
we wanted to let people know that Christians can get together, that are single, hang out, have fun, get
Absolutely.
to know each other. Just and it doesn't have to be some
pressure filled.
pressure sort of thing.
Stress. You prayed and prayed all night long for it to happen. Like, it don't have to be all of that.
Exactly. So we're gonna have fun in the house.
Yes, we are. But before we get to that,
We got some stuff going on in the community. Listen, there's 2 events. You guys have been doing pretty well supporting the events
Yes,
that
you
we
have.
wanted to have happen. So you
Mhm.
guys have been doing great with that. So there's 2 events that are happening. And let me give you the first one first. The flyer you're going to see up on your screen shortly.
I don't think we have
And-
that one.
oh, we
just so you-
don't?
Yeah, we don't have that.
Oh, man. Anyway, so
But
let me tell you,
anyway.
it's One in Christ. and it's hosted by the Journey to the Cross and Beyond Ministries. So it's the whole purpose is about Christians from various churches and denominations coming together and just blessing the name of Jesus through poetry, song, dance. It's going to take place at the rooftop at the Matrix Studios at 1838 80 Avenue, Bronx, New York, 1838 80 Avenue. That is this Saturday, August 2nd. Come out, come out, come out. Again, it's Journey to the Cross and Beyond Ministries is hosting it. So we really want to support that in great numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, what we have been really announcing the last couple of weeks, and you guys have listened and responded, and you see the flyer up on the screen. Yes, One in Christ, the unified worship experience. So I'm just going back to that. Just go out and hang out, have fun, and be ready to worship God. It's such an awesome thing just to network with people from all over, all denominations, all races. But the one thing we have in common that we are magnifying, that we don't question, is that Jesus Christ is Lord. And so together we're going to be worshiping God at that event. Now, the other event that we have been announcing is the 2-in-1 Marriage Enrichment Retreat. And you guys have been listening. You've been responding because their numbers have become so packed. Listen, they had to change their numbers like 3 different times, fill up the place. So great. You listened, you responded. If you're still trying to get you and your husband or you and your wife in at the last minute, hey, try to call. The number is 914-563-55.
9959.
9959. Call and see what you can do. But if not, it is an awesome event, and you're going to hear other married couples coming back floating and enlightened. So that's what's going on in the community. And that's all. So listen, if you want to send us any events that's happening for the back to school in September, please feel free to email us at hiddentreasuresam@gmail.com. You can tweet us. You can go to our YouTube page. There are many ways for you to contact us, and you'll see that at the end of the show. We don't want to say any more because we want to get into the show.
We are so ready to get into the show. And so we are going to allow 4 wonderful people to introduce themselves to you at this time. They'll be popping up on your screen, and we're going to not disappear, but we're going to go into a little small screen in a second. There we go. Bam. So we got 4 wonderful people on our panel today, and we thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Each of you. And we're going to ask that from my right to left that you just give your name, where you're from.
Can they say their age?
Your age if you want to.
And something unique about them?
And something, special about who you are.
All right. My name is Joseph. I'm 26 years old, and I'm a graphic designer and also a drummer.
All right.
All right.
My name is Kelly Thompson. I'm from Mount Vernon.
Mount V, stand up.
I'm 27 years old, and I am a dancer.
All right.
My name is Sierra. I am 27 years old and I'm a social worker.
Yes, my name is Dennis Anderson and I'm 29 years old and I am from Mount Vernon, New York.
Mount V
No,
again. Holla.
We didn't set that up like that. It
We
just
sure
happened.
didn't.
Look
But
at
while
that.
we on the subject, I rep Mount V.
Stand up. Hashtag stand up. Mount Vernon. All right, enough of that. All right,
Thanks for
so we got a
being with
nice
us, people.
panel of people. Wait, Dennis, what did you say that you did?
Oh, I didn't say what I did. Right now I am very heavily involved in youth ministry. I'm going to be an assistant dean of men and also a teacher down in Virginia.
In Virginia.
Awesome.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So does that mean you're relocating?
New York is always in my heart.
Oh,
And it's only a 6-hour drive or 5, depending on how fast you
and
drive.
he's also a politician.
He doesn't want to mess up something before it begins, you know?
New York isn't forever in my heart. No new taxes. Yeah, okay,
I just need to make sure he wasn't going too far. You know what I mean? Okay. So how are we
get
going
it.
to start this? Listen, so what we did was we sent all of our guests a series of questions. Some that you have asked over time, some that we creatively put together, and they came back with a number of responses, some that were very similar, some that were very different. So we're going to allow some questions to be conversation pieces. We're just going to allow us to flow and have a discussion. Now, again, you can feel free to call in, you can laugh, you can comment, you can just say whatever you want to say. 914-969-6499. Call in.
I think we forgot, as you set it up, I think we forgot to tell you the most important part. So we know that that you know that we love to keep you involved in what's going on here. We call you our third host. You are our everything. So,
For real,
because of that, we're allowing you to be a very intricate part of this process. So at the end of all of this, the reason why you're listening to this conversation is because you all are going to be the judges in terms of compatibility between these four wonderful people. And so
Yes.
you will be emailing us. Don't text me. You will be emailing us
Exactly.
at hiddentreasuresam@gmail.com, and you're going to let us know who you think should go out to hang out at some point in time in the near future. And so please make sure that you're listening. Please make sure you take this seriously. No, it's a joke. It's just playing. We're just playing. but you know, make sure that you
Think about your votes,
Think
you
about
know.
your vote. All right. So be a part.
All right, so where we want to start? There's so many great questions. What should we do?
You got it. I trust you.
You trust
Let's
me.
start with number one. I think that's the most important question.
All right, and then we're going to go to number 7 from that one, okay?
That's fine.
So number 1, the question that we asked our panelists was, what are you looking for in a man or a woman? Now, I'm going to let them answer. And if they say something off from what they put in up here, we're going to let them know, okay? They can't change it up now. Either you're true to what you think. So what are you looking for in a man or woman? And we're going to start with the ladies. We're going to start inside from the ladies, and then we'll go out to the guys from there. So either one of the ladies, they can start. Sierra, Kelly?
Okay, so I put on my sheet.
I'm looking, too.
Yes, I remember this one. I put that I want a man of God who's seeking to please God, and I just put somebody with a sense of humor. I think there's only 2 things I put. For me, that's the only thing I need to put. I was never one of the girls who had lists, so I'm like, to me, everything I want is wrapped up in the man of God who is seeking to please God, and
seeking to make you laugh.
Yeah, well, a sense of humor. You know, like you can like love the Lord and be dry. So I just kind of need a sense of humor.
No dry, no bueno.
So just need, I just need that.
Right, got it.
In my life, bless God.
All right, Sierra, it's on to you. What did
She
you
ended
say
it
that?
with a bless God.
Yeah.
Kelly, that was so beautifully said. I feel terrible because I put a whole list of what
Nothing's wrong with your
I put a
list.
whole
That's what makes us all different, you
Right.
know?
It's always been open. Go ahead, boo.
So what I did was I put, and please correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
But I need a man that's after the heart of God, first and foremost. I need a man that loves God, who has desires a relationship with God, who's desiring to see God. And then, a man that's responsible, a man that's committed, a man that I can trust, a man that's loyal, and all those excellent qualities. Because those things matter. Because you can have a man that is a man of God, but yet he's not responsible. He doesn't know how to, commit to his word, or he's just not fun to be with. I mean, so all
We're
those
back to
things-
that fun
those
thing.
things-
Boring.
It's good to have a relationship with God, but it's also good to know that there's also, in addition to a relationship with God, there's qualities, there's expectations, and that's what I put.
Nice. To my brothers in the house, who's gonna jump out there? Okay.
Dennis just looked straight forward. He said, I'm not going to look. I'm going to let Joseph pick it.
He's with God right now. He's a man of God.
So, all right, so what I'm looking for in a woman is somebody who's God-fearing, somebody who's prayerful, because I think that's important when you're going through situations. Somebody who knows all right, let's come together, let's pray about the situation. Somebody who's sweet, who's caring, and just likes to have fun. Who knows how to lay back and relax and have a good time.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
all
Sounds
right.
good.
Yeah, not to sound cliche, but of course the first thing is always that a woman that puts God first. I think that's very important that she has that quality, and then everything else that falls in line, I would say, is definitely sense of humor. Also someone who's intelligent, who you can converse with, hold a conversation about deep things that are happening in the world rather than just trivial things that actually matter. And I'd say another key thing for me is hospitality. Nobody really talks about it, but somebody who can actually, be hospitable to company. They'll be, can I get something for you? Would you like some water? That's a very rare quality.
That's a good point.
Yeah, man, that's actually a really good point that
That's
you don't
an
hear
awesome
often.
point.
And you know what else was good? That brother said converse. He did not say conversate.
Conversate.
Hallelujah to that.
He
That
knows
boy's
what's a
good.
verb and what's
That
not a
boy is
verb.
good. Conversate is not a word. Sorry, you know I'm angry all the time.
No, I like that. I like that he brought up hospitality.
Got a lot of similarities in those answers.
A lot of similarities. But one of the main things that we're hearing, I was going to mess with the hospitality for a little bit, but I'm not going to. Because you do need someone who can be
Dude,
right by
come
your
on. I
side,
know
who
where you gonna
knows
go,
how
but
to.
no.
I was going to play with it. No. But you do need someone that when you bring them in public in
Yeah,
front of
come
other people,
on.
they can make a great first impression. Like, okay, you're having a meeting, let me help you out. What do you need? So I definitely
I
understand that
want you
you.
to be able to go around my mama.
Exactly. And
Come
yeah,
on now.
exactly. Because the mother would tell you, I don't like her.
Like that. That one right there. She ain't no good. That
She's not
broad
the
ain't
one.
No good.
Exactly.
You know. Go ahead.
I want to continue because he's making me laugh.
Number 7.
Oh, number seven. No, but one of the major things that they all said is about putting God first. And
That's
I
the
think
truth.
that's key. Anyone who's tuning in and listening to this, it's about you. Everyone's talking about having fun. They want to enjoy life. These are all people that are doing a variety of things and want to enjoy life, but they recognize putting God first in their life is of the utmost importance. So we're going to go to question number 7, which was a little interesting to me, some of the responses. So you're stranded on an island. What 3 things do you wish you had? Now,
I love that question.
matter of fact, no one even answer.
That question.
And don't even look at my screen. I hope you guys aren't cheating. Somebody said, and we're going to guess, and you guys don't know each other, so it's fine. So you're going to guess who you think said what. Bible, food, and a friend.
Bible, food, and a friend.
Think about it. Think about it.
Who said Bible, food, and a friend?
You know what? We're just going to give 2 answers. That's it.
I know who it is.
And someone said Bible, food, and an iPad on an island.
Which is like a friend to somebody. I've had
But
the
on
same-
an island.
same thing. On an island.
With
What
no
you gonna do?
electricity. I'm so sorry. You're right to have your answers.
Why you had to put them on blast like that? I didn't even think about that.
Okay, so
Shit, right?
I'm not right. I love this. Okay, so who said Bible, food, and friend? And wait, I'm gonna let everyone answer. I'm gonna start with Dennis first. Who said Bible, food, and friend?
Oh man, I'm on the spot. In the middle, and
Kelly.
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 He says Kelly. Okay, Sierra, who did you think said that? Matter of fact, you know what? I'm just gonna ask the guys. Joseph, who do you think said that? Okay, so
Forget speaking to them.
Dennis said Kelly. Dennis said Kelly. I want you guys to pick up who's connecting. Sorry. Joseph said, I'm just messing. Joseph said Sierra. So the person who said Bible, food, and friend was, there's no drum roll. Ding, Sierra. So Joseph got that
Joseph was
one. But guess who said food, Bible, and iPad?
Say it ain't so.
That would be Kelly. Kelly wants to take the iPad.
Kelly, you
she's
said
stranded on the
on
island.
the island.
I didn't like this question. I don't like this question.
That's all right, girl. You stay connected.
Nah, there's gonna be no connection on the island though.
That's what
That's what I'm saying. No Wi-Fi over there.
Bejeweled.
Okay.
I don't need no internet for that.
you don't need an internet for You need a battery.
Really, you should play games.
I'll play it once a month.
Solar power.
Listen. Hey.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
So
Okay,
I'ma
why'd
play
you
it
pick?
once a month.
How long she plan to be on that island? She got food though, so she has food. She's gonna be there for a while. All right. So you take one.
Be my Wilson.
Right.
Ooh, all right, go ahead. Go ahead, Mo. You pick a question.
Oh, my turn. So, if you could invite anyone, this is one of my favorite questions. If you could invite anyone to dinner, who would it be, and what would you talk about? Anybody. The question is anybody in the world. Is that past or present?
I guess past or present.
Past or present? Anybody in the world that you can invite to.
See, you guys didn't make that clear.
We didn't say that, right?
No, you
Because
did
I
not.
wasn't thinking about
Okay.
dead people.
All right, so
Right,
that's
for
fine.
real.
So current because they were ready to attack me.
Thank you.
So
Let them answer. Right.
current.
Living. Yes.
Living. So Are we gonna say the answers? Or?
No, let's let them
We'll let y'all
answer.
answer. How about that?
And we're gonna go down the row so we
We'll-
can hear.
We'll
Dennis
start from
too.
right to left.
So somebody current that I will invite to dinner.
Or if your answer is still solidly your answer, that's fine too.
Yeah.
And what would you talk about?
If you could invite anyone to dinner, who would it be and what would you talk
Guess
about?
who's coming to dinner?
Somebody.
Did you answer this question,
I
bro?
did answer the question.
But I think you threw him off with the
Somebody
current.
from the past.
Oh, you said
That's
somebody
what
from the
I-
past. So just give your answer. That's
I
fine.
believe I said Jesus. I believe.
He's current because he
Yeah.
lives and he reigns forevermore. So he's current.
You better break that
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. So go ahead with your Jesus.
What you gonna talk to him about? You gonna sit at his feet? Go ahead, brother.
Well, there's a lot of things in the world I would want to understand, and things in the Bible that I may not understand, and I would want to get knowledge from him.
This boy good. That boy is good.
But he didn't say all that in his answer though. No, he was close. He said, "Discuss His will for me in my life." So that was.
All right. I understand that. You get in front of Jesus, the questions change.
Yeah, that's all right. That's right.
Yeah. So Kelly,
I put T.D. Jakes.
great bishop.
The great bishop. He's definitely somebody who's like a mentor to me. Who doesn't know me, but
All right, that's fine. That's possible.
yes. But I would just kind of talk because I'm just kind of fascinated how he came from nothing, you know, and he is where he is, and he's been faithful to the Lord all this time, and you can just see like the God blessing him, like his blessing on his life. And I know it's not hard being who he is at the level he's at. And so I want to talk to him about the lessons he learned, the experiences, the ones that he can't necessarily preach about, and just what I put what he values at this age, going through all that he's went through. What does he value now?
Good stuff.
That was
I
good.
love
I
it.
like
I
that.
love it.
I like that.
Miss Sierra.
Is it too late for me to change my answer?
Yeah, because your person was current.
She's
It
shady.
was,
I was gonna
because
give you a
I
pass.
was
I was gonna give you a
Yeah.
pass.
I wasn't sure whether or not we had to use someone from the past or present, but nonetheless, I
Do what
did
you
say-
like.
I just say First Lady Obama
Oh,
because
very
I
nice.
think she's a very beautiful woman, and I think that first and foremost, she's the first lady, first African American first lady. So I would ask her, and I would discuss what is it like to have to overcome so many challenges, and what does that feel like? What is it like, and what did you do to overcome? And what tips can you give me to kind of overcome daily obstacles in this world? So,
That was
That's a
good
good
too.
question, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
oh, you guys like that?
I like
Yeah,
that. I like that.
That was good.
You got anything?
And my brother Dennis.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to clear my throat a little bit.
They getting choked up.
For me, who I would invite to dinner, it's very interesting that you said First Lady Obama. I was thinking of President Barack Obama. Reason being is that you see individuals on the television, but they're still individuals. At the end of the day, they have real
Right.
struggles, they
Right.
have real
That's for sure.
problems. So just to have a time to be able to converse with
that
him
word
one on one, just try and find out exactly what's happening. It's been some time. He passed his first term in office, and you can see that he's aged quite a bit
Yes.
because of the stress.
They're stressing
And
him out.
so I definitely want to find out what's going on and even pray with them, encourage them, so on and so forth.
Amen.
That was good too.
That was good.
I like that. As we get ready for the next question, I like that that he talked about praying and encouraging him, because we all, of course, the question was, what do you want to ask somebody? But to think that even in asking somebody, you can still bless somebody as well. So I thought that was pretty dope.
All right,
Say
so
dope.
he said dope.
Did I
He's
say it was
old.
pretty dope. What year is it?
Oh, I don't even know. You took about the 80 something. All right, so here's the question on the table, okay? I think those are wonderful answers, and I think we're learning a lot about the people.
Did you say
There's
answers?
answers. I did.
They were wonderful.
Where did that come
answers.
from?
She's for real now. She was playing before, but she's for real now.
Okay, let me be serious. All right, so after how many dates?
Here we go. Now we back. That was all nice. Now we back.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. Dennis is looking around. Joseph looking down. We don't even know what the question is.
Because I got the real answers up here. So after how many dates should you have the first kiss?
Here it is.
Oh. I want to hear Dennis's answer
Oh, me?
first. Yes. I want to hear his answer.
Yeah, the answer, I mean, honestly, with the question is pretty subjective, depending on the individual.
Sure.
But to me personally, and this is just my opinion,
That's fine.
That's what we're asking for.
after how many dates, I don't even know if I'd even throw a kiss in there on any dates. I would save it and just reserve it.
Okay.
Because I mean, some things are worth waiting for.
All right.
You
So
just heard it
you
from
never gonna know
President
how many
Barack
dates.
Hussein Obama is in the building for real. You are a politician for sure.
No, but
He got my vote, that's for sure. I don't know what he running for, but brother, if you need a campaign manager, I'm your man.
because y'all are going places.
You are going somewhere. You
No, but
better grab
honestly-
hold now.
Exactly. That's why we have the dating game.
Right.
No, but that's a good answer because people need to know that there doesn't have to be a time limit on it.
That was good.
You know, it could be for an extended amount of time and whatever. So let's go to Joseph, and then I'm gonna leave the ladies for last. I like that. Thank you. I like the diversity in the room.
Okay, I don't know. I think it depends on the chemistry between the two people. I don't think there should be a time limit on when you should kiss the person you're interested on. You know,
Is that what you said on your paper?
That is
Yes, yes, he did. No, but let me add what he said.
I don't think you should be there like, okay, on the 15th I'm gonna kiss so and so.
Right.
You know, that's why they got to be spontaneous.
You're right. Okay. All right.
He said though,
He-
it depends on the chemistry, but I think a kiss by the third date is fine.
There it is. There it go.
I love it. I love it. Okay, okay. All right, we're gonna. You pick one of the ladies. You go.
Oh, let's go with Sierra because she's looking so far away from me, and so is Kelly, but that's all right.
Hold on, let me think. I think it's just something like it depends on the individuals. I don't think there's a time limit. Whenever they feel is right.
And you didn't give no number.
I did not.
Is that
I didn't
true?
Give a number.
I can't even find the question.
It depends.
Come on now.
It depends on how the two people.
Whenever both individuals think it's right. Yes, she did not give a number.
Okay.
All right, all right.
All right. She stuck with it.
All right, Kelly, what did you say?
Kelly's like, shoot.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, she gonna rat me out anyway, so I can't even try to be. I don't think there's anything wrong with the kids on the third date either. My thing
what
is,
she
if
said?
you going out with the person, if this is your third time going out with the person, clearly you like them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like clearly it's something there. Like
I ain't gonna
then
leave
why
you
am I
by
wasting
yourself.
my
I agree.
time?
I agree.
She says, ha ha, I think the third date is safe, but I'm not against kissing on the second.
Internal purposes.
Ain't nothing sacred.
See, Proverbs talks against this. It does. So a good tale
You got to tell the truth.
Oh, this is hilarious. If
This
you are
is
just now
so
tuning
good.
in, you're
No
tuning in
judgment,
to
no
Hidden
judgment.
Treasures with Ayanna and Morris, and we are playing the dating game the Christian way. And we're having a whole lot of fun in here, so if you have a comment, anything to say, or you probably just sitting there watching and laughing with us,
Laughing, that's
you
what
can
we
feel
doing.
free to call 914-969-6499.
You ain't right.
I love it. They're being honest, frank. We got 4 professionals up here, and I'm loving the answers. So,
Absolutely.
Mo, you pick.
All right. So while we're on that third date, we're gonna stick with that question, right? So, what is a topic that should never be discussed on the third date? So we've gotten to the third date, but what topic is just not even on the table right now?
I want to hear
Are
the
you
guys
picking
first.
or oh?
You want to hear guys? Didn't they go first the last time?
They did.
You picking on them?
All right, go ahead.
My brothers, y'all get a reprieve. So, ladies,
I put sex and marriage.
Sex and marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Sex
feel
and
like that there's no need to talk about that at that point, you know.
Yeah, marriage. That's a scary subject on the third date.
Come on.
Marriage.
For real.
Like really? Uh-oh.
But
I see.
people
I saw
test it
somebody's
because-
face switch. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, people test it. People go, "Oh, what would you do?" Or "What do you think if your wife?" And it's like, you know, because those
Yeah.
it seems like
And
you're.
some people say that on the first date.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sierra,
Well, what
because
if the
she's
third-
ready.
What if the third date is like 3 months from the actual date?
Well, that's a problem in itself.
It could be scheduled.
She like, I
You
like
can live in Virginia.
She like, time is ticking.
It could be long distance.
You better.
So okay, so in this new world, now you got us having a conversation, right? But so in this new world, she said, I
What if
said,
the-
I
no,
said that's,
seriously,
I
what
said,
if
I
the
got you. So I said that that's a
got
problem.
me.
She
Thank
said, but she said that in this, what if he's away? Maybe he's in Virginia. She said, so maybe 3 dates and 3 bumps is normal for that.
Right.
But in today's society with modern technology, is it considered a date to do
Skype?
video chat, Skype?
No,
Yeah.
That's not. I heard no. I heard a yes. I heard another no.
To me, that's just talking.
You
You're
just
having a
talking.
That's just
conversation,
talking.
Yeah.
like,
That's just talking. But you said yes. That can be a date,
It can be.
I like-
depending on.
I mean, if I'm dating someone that lives in, if suppose the person I'm dating is in college,
Right.
And he's in college in, let's say, Missouri, and I'm all in New York. We set up Skype dates. But then again, I guess it goes.
And you can get creative with it, I
it
guess,
goes to
right?
the original
True.
question of what is dating.
Yeah.
Wow.
It does go back to that, right?
Yeah, that's
She's watched
true.
our shows.
That's
I
true.
did.
like
You
it. I
did.
like
I
it.
love it.
enjoyed each one of
I
them.
love it.
True.
All
Yeah,
right.
because I actually saw somebody who they were away. Her husband is in Afghanistan, and she puts on makeup and she gets dressed to sit in front of the
I
thing
think
to
that's
speak
beautiful.
to him
Because she's
for
on
like
the
20 minutes before
That's
he has to
beautiful.
go.
I think that's beautiful.
That's
I
That's
really do.
beautiful. That's creativity too.
So you
Yeah.
changed your mind, Kelly?
No.
She said for them
If
it's
I was
okay.
in that situation, yes, dating would be different.
Oh, right.
I'm not.
That's
you know.
only in some situations. Now, if the
But if you
person
live
is
next
right in the
door
same
and you
state,
trying to Skype
oh,
me.
no,
Right.
no.
From Mount
Right.
Vernon to
I'm
New
not-
Rochelle.
Make that clear. That
I'm
is
like, you
not
better
a
get on the
date.
bus and come over here.
Get on the bus.
For real.
Okay, my brothers. What's off the table?
Wait, I don't think I
Oh, I'm
answered the
sorry,
question,
Sierra,
though.
you didn't answer.
So, like Kelly said, sex and anything physical.
Anything physical,
Any
meaning.
type of like conversation, sexual type of
Okay.
physical sex, type of conversation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like Sierra was saying, I think it depends on how far is the date from the other 2 days.
Okay.
Because it could be weeks even, and you guys are talking every day. So by the time the 3rd day comes, you're comfortable to talk about anything. You know?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So those are different scenarios.
Yeah. So even something like sex, I think is important to talk about. The reason why is to see where the person's mind is at. Because if you're trying to live right
That's
for
interesting.
God and you're saying, I'm trying to wait for marriage, but this person is not, how could you know that?
I
If
think
you
that's
don't
a
want
very
you don't want to
interesting spin.
you don't want to waste your time with the person. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah, and you put the
Yeah.
topic of sex in context.
In
That was
context,
good.
yeah.
That was
I
good.
thought that was
Yeah,
interesting.
that's a
Yeah.
good point.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm a definitely piggyback on that. You want to see where they are because at the end of the day, I mean, you want both of you to be compatible and to be on the same page, and especially in your mind, if you're saying I want to wait, but you can see that this person is making advances, and on the 3rd date they're already ready to, you know what I'm saying? You might want to kind of just find out where they are in advance, so you don't have any surprises like, uh-oh, how did I get here?
Right.
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 That's a
And
good point.
I'd also put in marriage too. In some instances, it can be too soon, but depending on who the individual is, it may be somebody who you've always seen, who you've been attracted to, and you may say, this is somebody who I potentially see myself being with. So that's when you start throwing out questions to see, okay, if I'm going to see myself with this person, living with this person till the day I die, I'm going to start asking questions so I know I'm getting myself into.
That's a good point.
What was that?
I'm gonna vote for you. What you running for?
What's happening over here?
I'm not on the date game.
Oh, wait. Something y'all ain't hear? Something funny's going on in the studio. I see smirks, eyes rolling. I see all kinds of stuff going on. I'm going to let it go, though.
Yes,
Even though you've
please.
been putting people on blast all night, I should get you good.
Where's my fault? Okay.
Next question. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling loose
I'm
now?
chill.
Yeah.
I can tell. You say you chilling?
I'm chill.
All right, cool.
Let me ask something. Before we throw in another question we asked, was there a question we did not ask that you were curious of knowing?
That's a good question. You good? That girl good.
Was there something that, I would really like to hear what the panel has to say about this?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Is there a good answer?
Now, if you didn't, that's fine. We can come back to it. But I'm interested in seeing if there was something that the panelists themselves wanted to have
I do.
asked. Okay.
Because we talk a lot, I think as Christians, we talk a lot about dating and exactly what is dating, but where, if at all, in the Bible does it actually talk about dating?
That's to the whole panel, so anybody can answer. Y'all all looked over here.
Lord.
That's for everybody.
The
Everybody looked over
ministers,
here, right?
bless God. Yes, come on.
Well,
better
I've
exegete.
tried doing some research on it, and in the Bible, I've seen nothing about dating. So
And we did we touched on
Wait.
it.
Before
Okay.
but I want to hear.
Okay, go ahead.
Everyone then looked
Barack-
at it.
Barack. Barack Jr., you got something?
Oh, me?
Yeah, that's you.
I mean, I haven't found anything about dating. I mean, I've seen like arranged marriage. Of course, with Isaac and Rebecca. A lot of that was happening and taking place, but I didn't see anything in terms of dating.
So, is there like a set time or like a time period that people should date? Like, people should date for, X amount of months or X amount of years before they get proposed to? Or is there ever, too soon of a time to kind of get proposed to, or too late of a time? Or what do you guys think about that?
I don't think it's a time limit. I don't think it's ever too soon or too late. I think it's when both parties are ready. I had my mother was telling me a story about a pastor she knew. He was preaching, and after service he went to one of the members, and he told her, God told me you're gonna be my wife. You have 3 days to
Whoa, that's
Then
bold.
you
That's
straight
bold
up
for
to her and
Jesus.
tell her.
Bold for Jesus.
So she prayed about it, and she said yes, and they've been married over 40 years now.
Okay, but they've been married for over 40 years
Yeah,
now.
Exactly.
Now-
But you gotta be careful with that. Like anybody who's coming
Now,
up to you talking
this
about-
is a public service announcement. This is a now
I
stage
did
rape.
this PSA already. The brother didn't watch the show because he would have told
Now-
that story.
No, but we need to know that instances like that do happen and they do last.
But
But
you
we
gotta be
also
careful with that
you have to be
also.
careful and know it's not for everybody because there's some people out there,
Come on, talk about it.
that think God told me, and they haven't yet taken the time to do what some of you guys are saying is get to know the individual, have the conversation. How well do they know God? And if
And
they're
they said that to the last 3 sisters that walked up in the church.
exactly.
Come
Well,
on.
just know the history, and we want to know, make sure they weren't dry.
Can I
It's a
can I ask you a
go
question?
ahead, go ahead.
How many times have you heard that statement to you?
Tons.
That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Well, no,
This
let me
one
just.
lady
That
heard
came off
that-
kind of not like tons to me. I've heard it tons.
Oh, I
Sometimes
meant
to me,
to you.
because that came off kind of.
No,
I didn't
meant
like the way
to
that
you.
came off
I actually
like
meant to you.
tons.
Every time
No,
I meet
no,
a
no.
brother, he want to marry me.
No. But
All
no,
you need is a boa.
no. But I have heard. Yes, someone has said that to me too, and I was like, it kind of freaked me out. And I think God knows you, so God knew
And
that
ain't
would.
the one you get married.
Right. No.
Right.
You know what I mean? And exactly. And I think other people say that quickly because they haven't taken the time to get to know the person and have conversation.
scary
So there's
stuff.
some instances when it does happen.
And sometimes, can I say this?
So I think we
Just-
shouldn't say not to everyone, but that's
Right.
rare.
And just the other thing is that, I think that even when God reveals some things, he also gives us wisdom. Because that can be a little just scary to just be walking up to somebody and be like, you going to be the one. Like, it's almost like a club over your head. Like, come with me. Like you got 3 days. Like, what's like?
Yeah,
that's a lot. But it worked out. Thank God. Bless God for that. Hallelujah. So,
Wait, did
back
anybody?
to-
Wait.
Oh yeah, I wanted to put something out there because it's interesting that you brought up that question because we find in today's society. I mean, I've heard it from other women as well that men aren't willing to commit. They're afraid of commitment. So you can be dating, but there probably is no commitment involved, and you'll be dating for about 4 years.
That's true.
And so there has to be some boundaries that have to be set.
yeah.
I mean, that's what y'all got to talk about. It's like if we're going to be in it, we got to be committed. You got to give 100, and I'm going to give 100.
Wait, so you mean a relationship is not 50-50?
A relationship is not 50-50. I learned that a relationship is 100 and 100.
There you
You
go.
put your 100, they put their 100.
That's
Yeah,
good.
nah,
Are you guys getting this? There is some revelation coming forth from this panel. Oh my gosh.
That's good stuff.
I love it. I love it. We got the right group in the house. So where we going? We got a ton more questions. So we want to keep it spiritual. We want to keep
No.
it. No, let's go to
Sorry.
Did the prophet
Oh
say
no,
that?
I didn't mean it like that. So,
You know.
what is your idea of a romantic evening? And we're gonna start with the gentleman on this one. She's sinking. She out. She's disappearing. My brother, what's your idea of a romantic evening?
My idea is just being with that special someone who you're interested with, just spending time with them. It could be anything, whether you're just out for dinner or just looking at the stars together.
No,
You know,
shoot.
just relaxing, fun, spontaneous with that significant other.
Nice. All right, sounds good.
Yeah, I was thinking someplace nice, like McDonald's maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like, this show is over.
I'm kidding. I mean, for me, honestly, quality time is big. I like the park. I like Central Park. There's a lot of things that you can do there. A lot of places you can walk around. I just even learned about, you can have a boat ride. You can call in ahead of time and do a boat ride. You can get that quality time. Then afterwards, you can come back and have dinner and continue the conversation.
I like that.
I'm like, where's my pen and paper? I'm
You
like,
know, I was like, what number we call for that boat ride? Go to Central Park and call for that boat ride. That's a plug. Right?
Everybody's gonna be a Central Park now.
We're all gonna see each other.
Kelly, what you?
Oh,
Ladies, Sierra, because you falling down. So I'm curious to hear yours.
So I was thinking, I like the idea of just a nice intimate type setting, just me and the person I'm dating. It could be anything, something simple like Joseph said, just like stargazing, walking, kind of just whatever, anytime, just to spend with that person. Was that my response?
yeah, that was very close to your response. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So I like, I pretty much what they said. I love walks in the park. I like movies, restaurants. I also like cultural events. So like festivals and like a museum visit, something really unique. I like unique things. So I think that's cool. But most importantly, like I think, like to me, I love conversation. So anywhere, any type of setting that allows you to have a good conversation.
You mean
like,
conversing?
conversation?
Conversation, yeah.
Don't blame me. She shot. Y'all
You got
trying to
nervous,
play.
yeah. You was good. You was still good. She's like, did I say it?
Wikipedia. Right, yes. I'm trying to. This ain't good
Get
for
that
me today.
dictionary.com.
Right. So here's a question
Yeah.
that is not on the questionnaire, and the question is: describe your worst dating experience. Everybody's not
I
laughing.
want to get in on that one too.
You're sinking again.
I could describe mine. I'll be open. I was so nervous that I went to Chipotle, and I had my food ready and everything, and I don't know why I was just shaking. So I go to open the door, and then the food just fell all over the floor. I had avocado on my pants. The lady came and started sweeping up. I mean, I wanted to disappear at that moment.
Oh.
That's probably like the worst thing that could have happened. It was embarrassing. I couldn't even play that one off.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. I'm sure.
Well,
you
what was the
recovered
date's
from that.
response?
That's a good point.
She asked if I was nervous, and I tried to put I wasn't nervous at all. It just slipped. It just slipped.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
What I'm be nervous for? What I'm be nervous for?
But she did help me clean up, so that was cool.
That was
That's
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right.
I
Somebody
don't
else?
have a lot of dating experiences, so I would have to say my worst one is when I got stood up.
Oh.
I had one of those before too.
You did too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's the
I
worst
know.
thing ever. She said, "Oh, that's terrible."
You know, I'm gonna be honest, to be all dressed up, ready to go.
Are you on your way?
And he don't show up. Oh Lord Jesus! But we all learn.
Yeah, but did he at least call after or no?
Yeah, mine did.
Well,
Mine
Yeah.
was horrible. Mine was actually horrible because I called. Well, we were friends. We were friends, so I know
Y'all
him.
were friends?
No, like before I know him, and then
Dang.
we was going to do something, not do something, but go out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I knew him. It wasn't like a blind, because then it was been like, oh no, you know. But I called him, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I got caught up in this. And then we said another date, and he didn't come again. And so I never called, and I never.
And you
spoke
stopped
to
calling him friend, right?
That was it.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. That's
That's an
dirty. Some of
honest
y'all out
answer.
there got to get it together. All right.
My worst dating experience was when I went out with this person and he just treated me so terrible. He
Like
was just
how?
so disrespectful. I don't want to say.
Oh,
what
was
he
that
said.
bad?
Yeah, it was that.
Oh.
Bad. He was just so disrespectful. I don't really want to say what happened. After.
No, that's okay.
I'll just leave
That's
it at that.
dirty. Yeah, no, that's
How was
bad.
that dirty?
No, me
Yeah,
not
no,
dirty like
no,
that.
he's-
No, no. Like,
Yeah, it
I
has
didn't
to
like
be.
that.
Your response is like, I don't even want to talk
Yeah,
about
I
it.
didn't even mean it
Yeah,
like
it
that,
was
but yeah.
This wasn't good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right.
My worst dating experience, I picked this girl up and we was going out to see a movie. And the whole time she was on her phone uploading pictures to Instagram, checking
Oh my
Facebook statuses. And to me, that's the worst when you're trying to have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah, what kind
And
of
it's
dating?
just all in their phone, you know. So that got me upset. So we just went and seen the movie and I just took her home out tonight.
I hope y'all listening and taking notes.
Please, because in today's age where people don't know proper etiquette, too many people are on their phone, and it's like, hey, you're on a date with me, so you don't need to check your Facebook statuses. We're together. Let's interact. And a lot of people don't know how to interact. We
I
talked
heard
about that.
somebody say
That's a
one
good
time.
point.
I went to a concert recently with Ty Tribbett, and he was saying he told everybody. He said, everybody, put your phones down. He said because you're so busy trying to capture the moment
Yes.
that you're missing the moment.
Exactly.
And I think that's what happens in our society is that everybody's trying to capture. In this instance, it don't sound like she's trying to capture nothing, but I'm just saying. But like you're so busy trying to take pictures of what's going on and uploading it. Or let me post this on Facebook that you're missing exactly what's happening in those moments. Like
Exactly.
drop your phone. It's gonna be okay.
Right.
Exactly. Be in the moment. Oh, that was nice. That was good question. Good question. All right. So,
It's the big one.
I don't know. What was that really big? Oh. But you
Go
saw
ahead,
number
what you
10?
gonna say?
Number 10 and number 11?
No.
What are we going to
I
do?
was gonna do 4.
Okay. Oh, this is good. And I think we kind of talked about it before. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, he answered right
Go
away.
right into it.
How could you love somebody you don't know? What do you love about them?
Mm.
If I just see you, I don't know your characteristics, and you could be crazy for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I love about you?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're probably lusting after their looks, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. You can't love somebody you don't know.
I like
Yeah,
that.
he made that clear.
I agree.
You agree?
I do.
Okay.
Wow.
Dan,
Dennis?
Dennis.
Kelly?
Oh, me?
Kelly.
Whoever.
I mean, biblically speaking, you've seen examples of that. I mean, Adam and Eve. I mean, he fell asleep, brother woke up. That's my wife. I mean,
That's true.
Isaac and
Yeah,
Isaac and
that's-
Isaac and Rebecca,
that's
they
what
just
it
met,
was.
right?
That's a good point too.
Yeah, Isaac and Rebecca, they just met. I heard the politician. But I mean, in today's society, everybody seems to say that, you know, they use that word love just so loosely.
That's true.
Like I love listening to music. I love eating
That's
hot.
true.
I love eating hot dogs. That people have lost what it really means to love.
Right.
I love eating hot dogs.
Right.
So the question would then be, what
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 is
is
love?
love?
Mhm.
That would be the proper question to ask.
Because there's a lot of things
Yeah,
at
that
first
made me
sight,
think, yeah.
but
Yeah.
not always love at first sight, but we mistake it as love when we don't really understand what love is, right?
Right.
I like that. We had some emphatic no's. Wait, did Kelly, did you answer?
Who was the guy?
She was just waiting.
I should probably know this. Yes, I teach Sunday school. I teach Bible
Wait,
study, but I
Kelly
don't know
didn't answer.
everything. But I have a question first.
Huh?
Well, who was the person in the Bible? Because I want to go along with that statement. Who was the one in the Bible who worked for his wife and
Jacob.
Yeah, that
Jacob
worked
and-
14 years.
Rachel?
Trying to get Rachel, got
He
Leah
tried to
first.
got Leah, right? But he
Got hoodwinked for
that-
Leah.
I think that's another example of somebody who like
That was love at first
he
sight.
didn't know her,
Yeah, that's true.
There was something.
But there was something. that
Oh
was there.
well, it says in the Bible that Leah, she had tender eyes, but Rachel, she was beautiful.
Mm.
Wow.
So are you saying then that it wasn't love, but he was drawn to her looks first?
Interesting.
Nah.
This is interesting.
You know what?
Because even after he still worked hard for her, and even afterwards, he was still
He still was
he
there.
spent most of his time with her.
Yeah.
Rachel had to say, okay, go ahead and be with Leah. You know what I mean? I'm trying to.
I mean that's love. I mean, when you're willing to work for that long.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
first he committed 7 years,
Right,
Yeah.
and then he
Had to do it
went
again.
another 7 years
Right.
on top of that.
right.
So that's love.
And I think
That's
it's
interesting.
all context. I think we got to
Yeah,
put in
yeah.
just like the story that he shared with the one that said, "You're my wife. You got 3
Yeah.
days to answer." That's in context. The same thing. I think there are instances where it's love at first sight, or
I didn't believe it until he kind of swayed me a little bit. I never
Yeah.
saw it like that. So,
Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, I like that.
Kelly.
Yeah, I believed in it.
No, I like that because that was a different
Was that
answer.
prior to Dennis?
No,
That was
you
already
believe
on your
yeah,
paper?
Yeah, I believed in it. Well, I believe in a type of it. So, and like even in my question, like I kind of did something where it's like it may not be love, like Jesus love, like agape love,
Right.
but I do believe that you could see someone and they'll just be like, and even beyond lust, because we know that too. But there can be some type of connection where it's just like, wow, like something's going on.
Spiritual
here.
connection.
Yeah, spiritual, just personality wise, it could be looks, it could be all of that in one. And it's like, I need to get to know this person.
So interesting.
Mm,
I need to wrap my brain around that.
That was
That's
good.
got me thinking.
That was
Okay.
good.
that was good, panel. We got an excellent panel in
We
the
do.
house here. We're
They
Hidden
know a little
Treasures with
something,
Diana and Morris. We have Dennis, Sierra, Kelly, and Joseph, and they're just dropping some knowledge as we're sitting here trying to make the friendly connection
Absolutely.
with Chuck Woolery here at Diana.
Chucky boy, holla.
Is he still around?
Well, we're kind of getting ready to wrap up.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's that time. So remember that number one, you all are supposed to be checking out what's going on this panel, and you are gonna write us, and you're gonna tell us who should be with who, right? But I want you all to give a final statement that summarizes kind of where you are right now in your mind as it relates to relationships, dating. Are you ready to get out there? Are you kind of testing the waters? Where are you in your experience?
That's a good question.
Whomever wants to go can go. I love all the answers. Good answers. I applaud you all. Wonderful.
Don't
Thank
rush. Don't rush to the
All
mic.
right, I'll be bold.
Go ahead, Kelly.
So I think at this point in my life, I do want to test the waters. Like I said before, dating has not really been something that I've done before, or it's been done in a different form. So this one-on-one thing is new to me, but I am open to it, and I want to. If I'm going to do it though, I want to do it with somebody who is like-minded and who is serious, who's going somewhere, who has purpose in life, who has a vision for his life, who is not about foolery, and who can have a good time and be serious at the same time.
I think that was an excellent answer.
Good
Very
answer.
good.
That was a good
Very good. Next.
Well, me, I'm looking for something.
He said me and popped his shirt. Yes, he did. Go ahead, brother.
I'm looking for something serious, but I do want to take my time. But I know my next relationship that I do get into, I want it to be my last relationship that I'm entering into, because I feel like I'm at that age. I don't have time to waste to play games with people.
Yes, sir.
It's either we're going somewhere or we're not going anywhere. So,
Good
so that's me.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Okay, I guess I'm next. See all eyes on me. Yeah, so for where I am personally, being 29 years of age, there's always a lot of pressure that you receive from different individuals. They say, oh, when I was your age, I had 2 kids, and, I had my house, and was married with my wife. But for me, I really have just taken a step back. After trying to do things my own way for some time, I've just had this weekend, just some time to realize and to say, you know what? I want to do things God's way. And whatever that means, if I just have to be a little patient, just have to wait because I was distracted, but now I regained the focus that I have, the drive that I have. I know where I'm going. I know where I am now, and where I am now is not where I want to be. So I'm just working out how to get there. And also, you want to have something to bring to the table, especially because being 29, my next thoughts is marriage. I'm not thinking about, oh, we just going to go out maybe 2-3 times and I'll go with somebody else. I'm like, I'm ready in my mind to settle down. But I know I also want to have something to bring to the table. So that's where I am.
First Tuesday in November. Vote row A for Dennis.
He's so wrong for that. We are wrapping up. We're coming to 9:55, so I definitely want to make sure that the ladies get a chance to get their answer in before we wrap up
Kelly
the show.
got her. Sierra's going to wrestle.
Oh, it's just Sierra.
Sierra.
Okay, good.
So I agree with everyone, and I just right now at this point in my life, I'm looking to grow spiritually, and whatever relationship that I do get into, I'm looking to kind of just take my time, get to know the person, experience the dating, and allow with God as the focus, allow it to be whatever.
I like
Very
that.
good.
I
Very
like
good.
that.
So now their fate is in your hand. No pressure. You all write us. Let us know what you thought about the show. Let us know what you think about these 4 wonderful people. I thought that they were all excellent.
They were all
All
excellent.
of them.
I want a group date, but they all said in their answers a couple days.
Nobody
Look,
likes
first
group
we
dates.
have over here, we have Dennis. I want you guys to remember who
Yes.
you're trying to connect to hang out. We have Sierra, we have Kelly, and we have Joseph. All right? So this is going to be a wonderful time. You email us who are the 2 people, and you can't be somewhere in between. You have to say this person with that person. That's it. Okay,
That's right.
final answer.
That's right.
And,
And we'll give you an update when the time is right. We'll give you an update on how everything turned out. All right?
As quick as you respond.
So, as always, thank you for tuning in. This is the end of the dating series. July is over. We will be moving on come August, but we thank you for tuning in as always. And
Good
anything
night.
else? That's it.
That's it.
Peace, people. See ya. Thanks, y'all, for coming. Thank you. Thank you for doing
Thank
that.
you for coming.